Let's go to page 446, set 2, number 32. So it says a cyclist traveled for 80 miles at constant rate. If his rate had been 6 miles per hour slower, the same trip would have taken 3 hours longer. Find the actual rate of the cyclist. Okay, so you can draw the picture. So at first scenario, it's 80 miles and at a constant rate. So you don't know, so it's x. And the time, you don't know, right? So time you don't know. Time you don't know. And then on the same trip, okay, if the rate is 6 miles per hour slower, so 6 miles per hour slower, that's that, right? And the time was 3 hours longer. So time will equal to 3 hours longer. 3 hours more, right? So keep that information on the side for now, okay? So this will be time and this will be 3 hours longer. So make the table. So it will be R times time equal to distance, and this is the normal speed. Okay. Normal. Okay, and this will be slow. Okay. So again, go and fill in the information. So at a normal speed, the distance is 80, and the rate is x. Now remember what I said, don't put in another variable because it will be too complicated. So once you know this, you divide, right? So this will be 80 over x. Over here, the same thing is 80. The slower would be x minus 6, so it would be 80 over x minus 6. So now this is your last entry. So you have to use this information to write your equation. What's the relationship between that? Okay. Well, this time is 3 hours more than that. So this time, so the slow time for the slow is 3 hours more than the normal. Okay, so again, the time for slow is 3 hours more than the normal speed. Okay, so the slow over here, the time is 80 over x minus 6, and it's 3 over 1 plus the normal is 80 over x. So again, the time for slow is 3 hours more than when you're going normal speed. Okay, so you got to know this part of here. Again, this is the slow equal to 3 hours more than the normal, right? Okay, 3 more. So again, slow is equal to 3 more than the normal speed. So this is very important to learn how to translate this part. This is the key. So now you have to solve. Your LCD is x and x minus 6, x minus 6, x minus 6, right? That's your LCD. So cross it out, you get 80x equal. Now this one does not cancel out, so you have to go up to the side, you have to multiply. So 3 times x is 3x. Okay? And you have to times it by x minus 6. So you distribute, you get 3x squared minus 18x. So you need to know how to multiply. You can only multiply 2 factors at a time. So multiply 3 times x, that's how I get 3x. So you get 3x squared minus 18x. This cancels out. So plus 80x minus 480. So now to solve this equation. So I'm going to minus 80x minus 80x. So 0 equal to 3x squared minus 18x minus 480. Now don't use master product right away because it's going to be super big. So you want to lower your number. So divide everything by 3 to lower your number. So it'd be so your master product would be much easier to do. Okay. So now you're going to do your master product. So you got negative 6 and negative 160. So you're going to get 10 comma negative 16. Okay. So break it down. So you're going to get x plus 10 minus 16. So from here, you're going to get x equal to negative 10. You're going to get x equal to 16. Now, negative is no good, right? Because you don't want to have a negative speed. Okay, so x equal to 16, and check, and that's it. So 16 miles per hour, and that's your answer. Okay, so the key is learn how to write this equation right over here. That's the key to this kind of problem. Okay, so let's go ahead and do number 31 and 32. Okay, so done.